4:20 now. We're starting. See, it says there. You're live. Oh, there's 6 people watching already. Hey guys, we got live. I tried to change the thumbnail to live with the girls and show the girls, but for some reason it kept saying the file size was too big. So girls, just so you know, you guys speak loudly for the little computer microphone to pick it up.
Okay. Where's the computer microphone?
It's up there. Just speak loudly. Yeah. So the kitchen photo was good. No, thanks. On my wife's phone, it showed up upside down. We got Terry Baker from Ireland. Hi, Terry. I was going to say some funny stuff, but not appropriate.
There's 24 people watching now. There's
29 people. Oh, my goodness. Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
Oh, and Whitney.
She sees me.
Yeah. And sees you, George. Goatee. Hi from India. We got people from India and from Ireland. Where's everybody else from? From Michigan. Where are you guys from? We're in Wisconsin.
We are in Wisconsin.
Texas. It's starting to get cold here. It's starting to get cold here in Wisconsin. We got Maryland, Nebraska. Hunter? Yes, we are hunters. Teresa is the master hunter.
Oh,
she might not look like it, but T's a stone cold
Last time we went hunting.
Okay. Arizona, Montreal.
Should I go get Wyatt?
Virginia.
Should I go get the boys?
Jenny wrote here, where is your darling wife? Jen, do you want to be on live with us? She will not go on the live with us. Southern Wisconsin. No, Georgie, get back here. She's not coming. She won't do it. Ohio. I have 6 daughters. We just had a little boy a month ago. Congratulations. I have 4 daughters. She said no. Pretty stern no, too. Like pretty much don't ask me. We got Liverpool, England. Hi, Linda from Liverpool, England. I was in Liverpool at a conference. Shh, too goofy. Hi from Mexico. You guys got any questions? Jenny wrote, get her. I don't think she's coming. It was pretty. I don't know if you heard it, but it was not. Maybe. Your daughters are adorable. Oh yeah, they are. Where do you get that from? Huh?
Where do you get what from?
I don't know. Your adorableness. Let's see the deer mounts.
Which one is adorable?
Okay, actually, I'm going to go ahead and do that. This is risky. I'm going to turn this over to the girls for 1 minute. I'm going to go grab tea because it's right outside this door because I just brought it home the other day. She shot it a year ago. We'll let T tell the story. Okay, you guys don't mess this up, all right?
I'm in the big chair now. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Hello. Do you have seen Granny's new crush? I have no idea what you mean.
All right, T, you want to hold it?
Yeah.
So this is the buck that Teresa shot last year. And it was in the garage. So here, hold it like this. There you go. Now hold it. No, hold the rack. You don't want to mess up not the ear, the rack. The horns.
Like
don't
that?
Want to mess up the hair. Okay, there you go. Hold it out.
It looks like it's in cartoon. The light.
This is the buck that Teresa shot last year. And we're just starting hunting season again. Okay, go ahead and put that in the living room.
When you touch it, it's kind of...
Don't drop it on the ears. Yeah, Teresa is actually a pretty darn serious, good hunter. What did
I have a story to tell.
the girls say to you guys when I was gone? I don't know.
I have a story to tell.
I'm glad you didn't miss you. I'm glad you didn't too. Graham Wells, hi from
He took
Edinburgh,
that back
Scotland.
down like a boss.
I went to Edinburgh the first time when I went to meet Graham. It's one of my favorite cities in the world that I've been to. She shot that with a crossbow. She shoots compound bow, but her little peanut size does not draw enough weight with a regular bow to legally hunt with yet.
My nickname is Curly Head Fred.
Here you're Curly Head Fred. Jenny wrote, have I ever been seriously hurt? Define seriously. Hospitalized, surgery, yeah. But crippled, no. I actually, a little bit maybe, I guess. I did tear my ACL and
we're losing.
kind of set me back permanently, like as far as running and everything. Have ever been to the UK? Multiple times. I've been to England, Ireland, Scotland, Liverpool. Within England, I've been in Liverpool, Bristol, Nottingham. Nottingham is another amazing place. I really loved it there. Good luck to you guys. Shoot straight. Wear your harnesses. You bet we're always safe. Hurt on the job. Yeah, concussions, torn ACL, multiple concussions. A lot of banged up stuff. A few stitches here and there, but nothing that I haven't got over. Still got all my fingers.
Congratulations.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Still got all my teeth. I thought I lost some multiple times, but I do still have them. Can you guys hear us good? I feel like we're echoey in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Hi from down south of you. How many people we got? We have almost 40 people watching right now, huh? Where was my most memorable teaching trip? Geez, I've had so many good ones.
Sound.
Perfect sound. Awesome. Russia was great. I taught a group of veterinarians in the Dominican Republic. That was really, really great time, especially because it was February and it was really, really nasty cold here when I went there. Ireland was really fun. The one I just was on in Denmark, that was really fun as well. I enjoyed that. Oh, and speaking of teaching, I'm having some wine, and it was actually kind of a joke that me and Jen, my wife, were talking about when I bought it. It says Oregon, but when I did my teaching in Oregon, I got corrected. It's not pronounced Oregon, it's Oregon.
Oregon.
But hey, look, people from not Wisconsin don't know how to say Wisconsin the right way.
Wisconsin.
They're not from Wisconsin. Yeah, right?
Wisconsin.
Is that how you say it? Wisconsin?
No. It's Wisconsin. Wisconsin.
Now we're getting behind on the comments. We look glitchy. That's just on ours, I think. I don't think they see us glitchy. It's just our playback. Did the kids go trick-or-treating? Yes, they did. What were you?
I was what?
For trick-or-treating.
Stitch.
From Lilo and Stitch. And Teresa was green and M&M.
Green. She has a puffy tutu.
What's the difference between my shoot and the Hoof GP's? His new shoot's a KVK. If you watch the Denmark trick that I just went on, that was for the company KVK. They're both upright shoots. They have different designs on their leg lifts and multiple things, but they're both upright shoots. They're both very quality shoots. They're just different designs. Bought my first dairy cows. Love them. Congratulations, Ann Miller, on getting your first dairy cows. That's awesome. Can't wait till we get a farm. and have some dairy cows. What's your favorite country? Not including the U.S. It's so hard. I could only narrow it down to like the top 5. Scotland is awesome. I really enjoyed my time in Russia. Ireland was really, really great. I will always put Dominican in the top 5 during the wintertime. Oh, that was nice. I haven't had very many places that I went that just weren't fabulous, that I didn't love going to. Would have pictured you for a beer guy. Typically, I am. I just figured on live that a glass of wine was a little more appropriate. Cheers. Oh my goodness, a bunch of comments just rolled in at once.
46 people.
Oh, we got 46 people.
Oh, you are in
Wisconsin. Old man Fred. He's got the best jokes.
Wisconsin.
Is it more difficult to work in the summer or the winter? That's a horse apiece. Jenny, so they both have major struggles. I would have to say winter would be the hardest because it's rough on us, and it still goes horse apiece. Winter is rough on us, and nothing wants to work as far as equipment, hydraulics, everything is working harder.
From the girls.
And we have, okay, 1 second. And we have moisture in the winter because we have snow and slush packed on the chute. In the summer, it's hard on us. The machine works properly, but the summer causes stress on the cows. So really, they both have an equal amount of struggles, I would say. For myself, personally, working in the winter is harder because it's impossible to keep your gloves dry and to just not be freezing so bad that it hurts. Question for the girls. Is it past your daddy's bedtime? We've got a fruit fly in here, probably from the wine. Is it past your bedtime? What time is it? It's only 7:30. No.
And I'm probably not going to school tomorrow because
Georgie's got a little bit of a cough, which normally it wouldn't be a big deal, but this day and age,
and a very stuffy nose.
Cough and go to school. Yeah, and the stuffy nose. Yeah. If you couldn't trim dairy cow hoofs, what animal trimming would you consider? Actually, Diane, that's a great question. I got into trimming cows through trying to get into. If you're going to talk, you're going to have to go in the other room. Okay.
Okay.
I was trying to get into being a farrier, working with horses, and it actually led me to cows because that's what's in this area. You can talk to the camera. What do you want to tell them about cows? Let's ask Georgia a question about cows. She's got all sorts of great answers. Yeah, actually, she watches all my videos and asks me lots of very intelligent questions.
Who are you guests?
Who's my guest today? What's your name?
Georgia
and Teresa.
Yeah.
My 2 youngest daughters. We have 4. Georgia, do you like the big cows or the little cows? You got questions. Which ones do you like more?
The little cows.
The little cows, yeah. I think the big ones are more sweet though. Oh my goodness, it's 12:30 in the UK now.
Ooh.
Where are your sons? Probably downstairs.
I'll go get them.
They will not come up.
I
offered them. They didn't want to be a part of it. T, did you got a lot of trick or treat candy?
Yeah.
No.
I got a lot. We went to 2 neighborhoods and then played a game.
Do beef cattle get trimmed like dairy cows, or are they more left alone since they're just meant for food? So, actual butchering beef, typically doesn't get trimmed unless they have a problem. And typically, the age it takes for them to become beef, they don't have problems before that. Now, you can't have beef steers without having beef mamas, and the beef mamas do need to be trimmed. And a lot of times, we actually trimmed a couple, and I shot footage of one yesterday. Her name was Annie, and she's 11 years old, 11-year-old beef mama. And we fixed her up, and hopefully she can get to be 14 years old. Trying to catch up here. Hello from Massachusetts. Thank you. Greetings from Ontario. Do you trim calves? We don't trim calves unless they're going to a show. If the calves are going to a show, then we trim them just for the sake of looks for the show, but they shouldn't need to be. Do I ever get spooked?
Yes.
I'm not sure what you mean spooked. Like with hoof trimming?
They probably
Only if a cow is about to maybe hurt herself. That's scary, and I don't care for that very much. Can you believe bull calves are selling higher than heifers now? I remember when you couldn't give a bull away. Yes, I know. That's crazy. I think a lot of that's got to do with people wanting to go to smaller beef markets, and there's an abundance of heifers because we're taking better care of our cows now, so there's not room for the new ones coming in. Have you ever been hurt hoof trimming? We went over this one earlier, but yeah, a handful of concussions and a torn ACL. Just reading some of the comments. I assume the feedlot beef are raised quite different conditions. Yeah, the actual butchering beef we don't really handle very much. Only the beef mamas who stick around for years. Are you having your own little private conversation here? You don't want to include the people on YouTube? They're asking you questions like how old are you, what grade you're in.
I can answer that one.
Okay, go for it.
I am 8 years old and I am in 3rd grade.
8 years old and in 3rd grade. Yeah.
I asked if you wanted to be a hoof trimmer.
Who wants to be a hoof trimmer?
Me.
You?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I think you're gonna grow up and be a professional stinker.
Hello from Canada and new.
Did I ever show cattle at the 4-H?
Thank you.
Funny story. I never saw a cow up close until I was 22 years old. So no, didn't.
Lisa, go. I want to go tell Mama that she said hi.
Who? Oh, Lisa Cow. Hi, Lisa. Lisa's our neighbor. And you could come on. Do you want to come and join? We'll stay on for 15 more minutes. Everybody rally up. Let's get Lisa over here. Lisa Gaup, come on, join our live. You don't have to knock, just walk in. Are you ready for winter? I'm not. Mike, oh my goodness. This was talked about today. There was ice in the driveway in the middle of the afternoon. So it's getting cold here right now. And
Listen, Mama wants to tell Lisa Gaup something.
okay, hold on. What's she going to tell her?
She said,
Talk to the camera so they can hear you.
She said, Lisa Gaup, your mother says yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo. Anyways, we're talking about the winter and getting cold. So, yeah, anyway, there was ice in the driveway today in the middle of the afternoon, and we were talking about it on the farm. That's the hardest part, getting used to that. Once we get used to it, minus 15 Fahrenheit isn't as bad as like when we first hit when we first hit 30. We just finally hit freezing. Once we get adapted to it, it's not so bad. Questions for the girls. What is their current favorite subject at school? Nobody wants to answer that?
I do.
Teresa? No, go ahead, George. I'm just kidding. What's your favorite subject in school?
Math.
Math?
Yes.
This is my least favorite
Mm.
subject.
What's your favorite subject?
Probably science.
Science?
If I was allowed to pick recess or lunch, then I would pick those two in between.
Do beef cows have as many hoof problems as dairy, or would it be less? Probably percentage-wise, I would say they probably have more, at least in my experience, because we don't trim very many beef cows, and when we do, there's a fair amount of them that are lame. We trim hundreds of dairy cows per week with a very, very small percentage of lame ones. I see that Graham got a new crush. I assume you know about this as well. What are the advantages? Yeah, I knew about this right away, like right when he knew about it. Advantages, disadvantages. I don't know. There's every machine, every crush, layover, upright. They all have their pros and cons and their gives and their takes. I've worked on every one of them. I'm going to give you my honest opinion. I think the Appleton Steel hoof trimming shoe is got the best design in the world. So I'm going to stick with that one. Not to say any other ones are bad, but I still think Appleton, hands down, has the best design. You ever think you'll visit Cammy from the sheep game in Scotland? I started watching his channel from your little mentioned competition. I will absolutely be visiting Cammy. Right now, like, there's a lot of people waiting for me to come to the UK to teach some classes, but travel between here and the UK is not as good. I just went to, oh, Mama's in here saying yoo-hoo too. The restrictions between the United States and the UK are still a lot harder. That's why I haven't been over to visit Graham, and he hasn't been here because coming in and coming out aren't very easy. Uh-oh, what is happening? Here we go.
What's happening?
What's your view on vaccination? Vaccinate all of your calves. That's all we're going to say, okay? I didn't get it, though. If cows are outside year-round, necessary need their hoofs trimmed. Yes, they do still need to have their hoofs trimmed, even if they're outside. 99% of the problems that we find are little stones and things, and we catch them in maintenance before they're an actual problem. So that's the whole idea behind the maintenance trimming, is getting them in and finding the would-be problems, keeping them as comfortable as possible. So even if they're outside year-round, we have cows that are outside year-round, and we put on 0 reps, 0 blocks on these farms. But because they keep having us, we keep maintaining this 0 reps, 0 blocks. Where are you going? Okay. Georgie had to leave us for a minute. Lisa, thanks for the offer. Okay, Lisa, sorry. Next time we'll give you a heads up before we start it, so you can get over here before you put your pajamas on. Not to be nosy, but what does your profession earn, and what school is required? In my opinion, the best school for hoof trimming is Midwestern Hoof Trimming School. I heard it's a really good place to go. Huh? What? Hey, it's my channel. I can plug who I want. And hoof trimmers make pretty decent money, but it's also very hard to, we work long hours. We work in the nasty hot. We work in the nasty cold. And being self-employed, it's hard to look at your income because, there's no taxes taken out. There's no benefits taken out. There's no vacation considered. There's no retirement considered. So it kind of all depends on how you look at it. But it's a decent living, though.
What?
What would you rather see on a cow, whiteline abscess or severe dermatitis?
Is this better?
I'm going to go with a Whiteline abscess because they are easy to fix. I'm just going to clean off all the loose hoof horn, put a block, elevate the claw. It's gone. Digital dermatitis, severe dermatitis, right? That's an infection. And now I need the cow's help to heal that up. I need her to fight it. And sometimes they just don't fight it as well. Do the cows understand Spanish or English better, you or Pedro? Definitely they understand English better. No, I'm just kidding. They all habla español. Have I ever trimmed or shot any horses? Yes. Don't tell anybody though. Because I really, I started working as a farrier, training as a farrier, and I learned enough to be dangerous. And I told I had a few farms say, hey, we want you to trim our pet horse. And I'm like, no, you really need to get a farrier. And they're like, well, it's either you or us. I'm like, okay, I think I can probably do better than you, but I'd rather you got a pro. And they're like, this is our two options. So I'll do them, but I really would prefer that you hire somebody who really knows what they're doing. $10 a trim nowadays. We charge $14. My friends with the Hoof GP. Never heard of her. No, I'm good friends with the Hoof GP. I actually knew him long before YouTube. Look at that pretty makeup. Oh, girls, you got makeup on?
No.
I don't know who he's talking about.
You.
I don't know. This guy thinks I wear makeup. Did you ever see me put on makeup?
No.
Oh, man. Chris, how's it going?
Hello.
Oh, you're goofy.
Hello.
We got that fancy equipment. We do. Actually, just spent, what's another thing that you got to figure in when somebody asked earlier about how much we make, Yesterday was unpaid. No, not yesterday. Friday was unpaid, and we had to do repairs on the machine, and I also have Pedro who's on salary, so I had to pay him. I had to pay to get my machine fixed, and I didn't make any money. So you can be having a good week, and then you can have a bad week real quick. Aaron, don't hide it. I'm gonna have to do a video on how I put my makeup on.
You put on your makeup.
I don't wear makeup. But some people just can't get over it.
Why do they think that you have makeup?
I don't know.
Ashley to do your
Where do you guys get your curls from? This is LaVoy curls. Teresa's got more, both of our sides of the family have curls, but these are straight up LaVoy curls. It's not a perm. Hello from New Zealand. Oh, somebody's watching from New Zealand. Say hi.
Hi.
Do cow hooves grow faster in summer or winter? Does this time of year make a difference? Okay, so the growth rate comes out always the same. The thing that varies is the wear rate. So they wear more in the summer and then in the very, very coldest of the winter. And the reason why they wear more in the coldest of the winter is because all the flooring is icy and they slide more. So when they slide, there's a little bit more friction because there's always sand around. And then in the summer, they're standing more because they don't want to lay down because they lose a lot of their circulation. Shh, you're being loud, Cam. You mean you never wore makeup in the military? Actually, I did. I have wore green and black makeup, camouflage makeup, but that's the only kind. Oh, does Mama want to be on?
Yes.
Huh? She just wants to whine.
She just wants
Should we
the
turn
wine
her
that's
on?
next to us. Do it.
No, she doesn't. Oh, everybody says, please get on here.
Oh. Everyone wants you.
Taking away. There she goes.
Everyone wants to see you, Mama.
All right, let them know what you came here for. Just to get some wine.
I just came for the wine.
All she wants is the wine.
All right, now we got behind on the comments.
George Ashley commented.
Ashley.
Oh, hey, La.
Hi, La.
Well, the girls
coming
learn hoof
over
trimming. That's one of our
tomorrow?
other daughters, if you're not familiar with the channel.
Do you know the
Hi.
first video that we had with 1080? Because if
Howard's
you do,
channel. This is a good point. This seems to be a young man's game. I've always said that.
yes, I will learn that.
Shh. We can't all talk at once, Phoenix, okay? Look, they're having a hard time listening to us.
Okay.
I've always called it a young man's sport, but not meaning only for men. And I have trained several young lady hoof trimmers, but it is definitely for the young people. They bounce back, they bend more, and they also have a little more stubbornness to get out in the winter and hot summer. Would love your job, better trimming hooves in the heat than stuck in silo or haymow. I don't know. I don't mind being in a haymow either. Let's see, where are we at? What's your view on your girls dating boys? You integrate the boys appearing menace. Do you befriend them? No, I torture them and I keep them as far away with a pokey stick as possible.
It is true.
See? Yeah.
They might be watching this.
How did you get into trimming? It was an accident. I got a job on a farm and saw the hoof trimmer come in and kind of liked what he did, looked into it. 2 months later, I became a hoof trimmer.
Ooh. I
Bedtime
want to be a
here.
hoof trimmer in 2 months.
George said good night.
Oh, here's somebody from Australia saying hi. Hi. We have a good friend in Australia, Shane Mawson. He's got a YouTube channel as well. His is Shane Mawson Photography. It was a pleasure talking. Yes, it was a pleasure. Thanks everybody for being on. Actually, it's going well. We got a lot of interaction, but I was planning on this being 30 minutes. We're at 32 minutes, so I think we're probably gonna wrap it up. Do you girls got anything to say quick?
No.
Great looking family you got. Thank you. Hope you guys have a great evening too. When do you girls want to say anything?
Have a good evening.
Have a good evening. Thanks for joining us on our live. Sorry we haven't got any videos out lately. I've been so busy that haven't had a chance to, much as I love doing videos and everybody's comments, the cows are number one. And we take videos when we have an opportunity to take videos. Go Pack, go. Yep, Packers are doing pretty good. Thanks for your time. Thanks for representing. Yes, it's Brett. Hey guys, it's Brett.
Hi.
Brett, we actually busted out T's deer just a little bit ago to show everybody. So we're gonna wrap her up. Does my wife ask you to trim her and the kids? No, I'd pay for that. All right, well, we're gonna wrap it up. Thanks everybody for joining us. What do you say? How do we get off of a video?
Bye.
That's not what we say.
Thank you for watching.
That's not what we say. On the count of 3. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Till next time.
Hope you enjoyed this video. Till next
Catch
time.
you on the flip flop. Let's do it again. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Till next time. Catch you on the flip flop. Bye.
See you on the flip flop.
See you on the flip flop.
Yeah.